born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. Four babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Well, good afternoon. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Monday, August 4th, 2025, 3:30 in the afternoon. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we help people become profitable currency traders. And we do that by teaching you how to trade with our simple but highly accurate proprietary trading indicators. And we are so confident that we can make you a profitable trader that once we've taught you how to do it, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So it's a win-win for both of us. We make money when you make money. Our interests are aligned. So all is good. So with that, before we get going, we need to listen to this guy, and then we can see what the market has for us. Gosh, we got too many windows open here. Let me find it. There we go.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We have been teaching traders for almost 17 years. During that 17 years, we have developed a curriculum that is highly focused on the things you need to know to do this profitably. Part of that, there are videos, there are group training sessions, there are live trades like we're doing now. I do 3 a week, Monday afternoon, Tuesday, and Thursday morning. Every afternoon, I send out a live trade. The company sends out a trade, does a session in the morning for the trade pattern alert. I do a session in the morning at 10:30 where I send out a trade. I do a quick scan of the chart. If there's a trade there, I send it out. So while you're learning, you learn from people who are experienced and who are good at it, which is the best way to learn. I work off of when we do these live trades, I work off of a little checklist. So I don't forget anything. Generally, during a live trade, I don't take questions, but questions are important and are good, and that's how you get better. If you want to ask me a question, get on my calendar, forexsmarttrade.com/schedule. You can try calling me. If I'm not doing anything, I will answer the phone. Every Wednesday at 3:30, I do office hours. The link is in the emails with the trade results. Every morning, restart your green chart. It keeps the memory, clears out the memory, and picks up any updates they've done. Every day, as part of your kind of trading protocol, you should be going back and studying the trades that didn't go the way that you wanted. There are learning opportunities there. And with our indicators, you can go to the specific time that you took the trade and see exactly what the chart was telling you. And more often than not, you can learn something that improves your accuracy rate. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. We don't trade on news, but we want to know what the news is so that we can trade around it. And I like to get the news from forexfactory.com. It breaks news down into three categories. Yellow, which is low impact. We ignore these. Holy smokes, no. Orange, which is medium impact. I tend to ignore these. And red, which is high impact. These are guys I want to trade around. Other thing that you'll see is gray, which are bank holidays. Generally on a bank holiday, I don't trade that pair. The volume is off a little bit. And when the volume's off, the indicators I find don't work quite as well. So I don't trade things on bank holidays. So today we've got clear sailing. We got nothing until tomorrow morning. So we've got no obstacles there. The trade I am going to do, we've got a dozen different trade plans, and you'll see when they do the trade pattern alerts in the mornings. If you watch that trade, they use two different signals to find the best setup there. We will customize a trade plan based around when you're available to trade and what your risk preferences are. So it'll be like a nice set of gloves. It'll fit you just right. This is the trade I principally trade with, but you'll notice when I do the overnight trade, that's a different trade. I like to trade on a 1 hour chart. On a 1 hour chart, trades are worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. I'm looking to carve out at least 11 pips, and I like to do that within 1 to 3 hours. So with that little bit of information, let's take a look and see what we've got. We're going to trade off of the light 6 major chart, which is one of our standard charts. It is a composite chart in that it's showing me 6 different currency pairs. These are all, on the first chart, all US based. There are 3 parts to the chart. This middle section is the majors and minors. This top section is the TNTs. And this bottom section is the pressure. I start with the middle section, which is the majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. This horizontal red line is the oversold line. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. I'm looking for situations where the lines are above the blue line coming down or below the red line and going up. And here we can see it started above the blue line and the lines are going down, and you've got a bunch of down red candles. Here we are oversold. All the lines are going up. So there's 4 things I'm looking for. One, that we started oversold. We did. 2, all the lines are going up. They are. 3, the green line is crossed over the red line, and the black line is crossed over the gray line. And then 4, I want the steepness of the green line to be better than 45 degrees, which it is. So I get all 4 things that I want. When I have all 4 things that I want, I jump up to my TNTs and I count how many lines are supporting the buy signal I see here. So thick orange is going up. Then orange is sideways. He's not going up. Thick blue is going down. I want to have 3 of the 4 of these lines supporting what I see here. So since I don't have that, I'm going to pass. If I did have it, if I had 3 of the 4, then I'm going to jump down to my pressure. I'd want these lines either going up or the green line on top. I have the green line on top, so I'd have 1 point, 4 points, and then at least 3 points here. When I have those, I do a second confirmation, and that second confirmation is what's going on, where are the lines on the 2 hour and the 4 hour chart. And I want these, I want the majors to be oversold. They are, and in this case, they're sideways. I want it both on the 2 hour and the 4 hour. 4 hour, we don't quite have it. They're still going down, just entering the channel. I want them to be in the channel. It's okay if they're going down and they're past the red line, but they're not quite past the red line. So this is telling me there's more down in the move. Because I want to avoid getting stopped out, if both of these are oversold, we meet that condition. So again, another reason not to trade this. Euro USD, we've got disagreement between the majors and minors. Pound USD, we're oversold. Everybody's going up, but I don't have the double cross here. The green hasn't quite crossed over the red yet. Dollar, Canadian dollar, overbought. Everybody's going down. I've got that double cross, blacks on top, reds on top, and good steepness on the green line. My issue here is I don't like to trade a pair when it's a bank holiday. So I'm going to pass. Dollar, Swiss franc, we've got disagreement between the majors and minors. Dollar, yen, disagreement between the majors and minors. If I don't see what I want here, I don't need to look at the rest of it. This is the principal driver. Majors and minors are the principal driver. Then I look to the TNTs and the pressure to support this. I've cloned this chart and made a new chart with 6 more pairs. These are non-USD pairs. Euro pound, overbought. Everybody's going down. Reds on top, blacks on top. But the steepness here isn't quite 45 degrees. In fact, there's a little kink in the line here where it's going from more steep to less steep. So we're going to pass. Australian dollar, yen, oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross, greens on top, grays on top. Good steepness on the green line. So I've got all 4 here. Only thing I don't like is I don't like that it's been oversold for a long time. Don't like that. And I prefer the green line to be closer to entering the channel. Here, thin orange is going up, telling me sell. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue goes down, that means sell. So thick blue is coming down. Dotted blue is just barely going down. So I've got 3 of the 4. I've got weak down pressure. Pressure is determined by the slope of the lines and the closeness of the lines. But the green line is on top and it's pulling away from the red line. So this is a point, 4 points, 3 points. Let's do our confirmation on the 2 and the 4 hour. Oversold and going up. So, and oversold. Majors aren't going up yet, but so both are oversold. I want one of these pairs to be kind of actively trading, and it's approaching morning in Australia and in Japan. So these are going to be actively trading in just a bit. It might even, it's going to be actively trading in just a bit. So it's close enough to active trading that I'll consider this. Now, on some of the trades we do, the take profits predetermined. Could be a certain number of pips, 3 pips, 5 pips, 11 pips, or it could be the ATR or a percentage of the ATR. This is one where we need to figure it out, and we figure it out by looking at the support and resistance of the trade. So I'm going to go to a clean chart. And here is the chart with some support and resistance drawn on it. So let's open this up a little bit so we can see it. And Support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. So see how it's bumping here? Kind of bumped in here a little bit. Bumped in here, bumped in here. So because I want to get in and get out, I want to trade within these boundaries of these lines. And you can see I went back. It seems to be bouncing in here. So going up from where we're at, we've got 16, 17 pips up, 25 pips down. And it looks like we are trading against the trend. Had a big down move. So we've got 14 pips up. Let's go back and take a look. Now, if we look over here, the pound yen, we also have a good buy signal. Oversold, everybody's going up. Double cross. I like this. The green line isn't quite as steep as the green line is here. I like the curved line a little bit better than the flat line over here. Two orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down. If we're going to take 3 of the 4, I like it when both orange lines go up and dotted blue comes down. Usually the last to turn is the thick orange, or excuse me, the thick blue. So we've got 3 of the 4 here. Again, weak down pressure with green on top. So we've got 1.4 points, 3 points. So for 8 points, let's do our confirmation. Oversold on the 2 hour, oversold on the 4 hour. In fact, we're oversold across the board. Oversold across the board. And the reason I want this oversold is I want to, there's less of a chance of me getting stopped out. So I like this. Let's see what it's worth. Since I trade the pound yen a lot, I have the support and resistance already kind of drawn up. So let's take a look. So we've got about 15, 16 pips up, 16 down. That's weird that they're the same. 16. I can't believe that they're both exactly the same. We're going to take a, let's just look at it one more time. We're going to take a buy on the pound yen. I like the pound yen better than the Australian yen. So you can take that on your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader, pound yen, new order. This is a demo account. It's got 13,115 in it. Rule of thumb on we're trading at a 200 to 1 margin is to move this decimal place over 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1.33 or 1.31 will be my lot size. I can take anywhere from half of that to double it. Market buy. It records it. I am going to right click, go to modify, And we had 15 pips available there. I am going to take 11. I'm going to go a little bit less because we're going against the down move. So when you're trading against the trend, you want to be a little bit more conservative. So 11 pips. I click the little blue button that does the math for me. I am going to see where a 2-to-1 puts us. And then maybe adjust it from there. Why? All right. I think that's okay. We can get by with a 2-to-1. So we took a buy. A buy on the Great Britain pound yen for 11 pips with a take profit of 195,285. 195,285. And the stop loss of 194,953. 194. 194,953. I expect this to close by 9 p.m. tonight. Now, at 4 o'clock, we still have 10 minutes left. Let's see what we've got. Let's see if we've got something else. Now, I don't like to double up on pairs. I chose this one because I'm more comfortable trading the pound yen than the Australian dollar yen. And I only want to have one trade with the yen in it. So we are going to just see if we have something else. Euro Australian dollar. Overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. Excellent steepness on the green line. 2 orange lines coming down. 2 blues going up. So all 4 here. Up pressure with red on top. So we've got a point here. So let's do our confirmation. Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar. Overbought. Ooh. Going down. But these are still going up. I want the majors to be up here. So they're not quite there yet. So I'm going to pass on that. Although this is a nice setup. Canadian dollar yen. This is a very nice buy, but we're not going to look at it because we already have one. Euro New Zealand dollar. Overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. Good steepness. 2 orange lines going down. 2 blue lines going up. So all 4 here. We don't quite have the crossover yet. We've got up pressure with the green on top. So we'll pass. Pound New Zealand. Overbought. Everybody's coming down. Good steepness on the green line. 2 orange lines going down. Thick blue going up. So 3 of the 4. Sideways pressure with green on with red on top. This is a good setup, but we already have a trade with the pound, so I'm going to pass. New Zealand dollar yen. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross. Good steepness on the green line. One thing I don't like is he's been hanging out down here for a while. 2 orange lines going up. Thick blue coming down. Down pressure. Green on top. So we've got everybody there. So New Zealand dollar yen. NZD, JPY. Oh, we already have the yen now, right? Or I don't want to take 2 with the yen. We've got the setup here. Disagreement between the majors and minors. Oversold going down. Australian dollar, Canadian. I don't want to trade the Canadian dollar because of the holiday. This is a good setup. Euro yen. This is a good setup. Pound Australian dollar. This is a good setup. 3 of the 4. Red line on top. Sideways, actually. Yeah, sideways. This is okay. Well, we have 2 of these, so we're going to pass. Don't have quite the double cross here. All right, so we took that one trade on the pound yen, and that's what we're going to stick with. Since you're here, let's just take a quick peek at what tonight's overnight trade's going to be. Overnight trade is a slightly different signal. We're taking it off of the. I take it on the last trading hour. We're 3 minutes before the last trading hour. But I'm looking at what the green line on the major indicator is doing. On the day chart, it is going up, telling me buy. I don't trade on one piece of information. I confirm it with the 12-hour and the 8-hour. 12 hours going up, telling me buy. But 8 hours going down. Overbought and going down. So I don't have agreement, so no trade tonight on the Euro USD. Let's take a look at the pound yen. And if you remember, we've got down, down, down. So this is a 22 pip down. Now we've got a buy going right now. So it's going to come down and then go back up. So you can wait till it goes down and hit and then take the 22 pip buy, or you can just take the 22 pip sell, or you can just put it in now. I'm just going to put it in now. New order, same lot size, market sell, and modify. This trade is worth 22 pips. And we use a 3-to-1 on this. So 66 pips. So we've got a buy on the Great Britain pound JPY with a take profit of 195. Hold on here. What do we do? Excuse me, a sell. Sell. So the sell is 194, 975, 194, 975 with a stop loss of 195.855, 195. So I know it seems a little weird that we've got both a buy and a sell going on, but both of these can hit. Both of these will hit. So you want to learn to trade, find somebody who's good at it, get them to teach you. You need the right tools and the right training, somebody who's been around, has a real office, knows what they're doing, let you trade with their money. We do all of those things. And we'd like to be very transparent so that you can, we do these live trades so that you can see that it works. But the best way to see that it works is we've got a trading trial. I charge $10 for it because there's some research out there that says if you pay for something, you'll give it more attention. I want your attention. And then we'll give you access to the indicators. I'll give you some one-on-one training so that you can see for yourself that it works. All right, have a terrific evening, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 for tomorrow morning's live trade. All right, bye-bye.